Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're out on this lake just having a time, scoping up some fish. You know, that's primarily what we've been doing, is chasing around smallmouth recently, as you guys have seen in my videos. But right now we're taking a little bit of a break, and you know, I figured I'd do a real quick video talking about some of the added on aftermarket products that I installed on my boat this year that I absolutely love. You know, I won't talk about the ones that I don't like so much, but we're going to talk about those aftermarket things that are probably going to be on future boats as well every year. So let's go ahead and start on the bow here. That's a good place to start. Got to pull up the Garmin Force Pro because the first item is installed on it. So we've been scoping today, as I said, and this mount right here is a big deal. So this is the BoatLogic Swiftblade mount that bassboatelectronics.com got me on last year. Very well-built mount that allows you to mount your live scope transducer. You know, you can also use other brands, forward-facing Sonar transducers with it. But this allows you to have a 0-degree mount that quickly, without tools, can adjust from forward to down to perspective mode very, very easily. In fact, I can do it with one hand, just like that. That's perspective mode. So very, very easy to operate, and overall super adjustable. So many endless adjustments on this thing. And so I really, really love that. And by the way, all the stuff that we're talking about is going to be in the description below with the links. So that thing absolutely rocks. Love that. And I love having a 0-degree mount for my LVS 34 transducer because it just helps me stay a little bit more accurate. And the fact that that thing is so overbuilt, you know, I know that it's going to handle, you know, little bumps and things like that and not, you know, get off a kilter. So that thing has been flawless. The next thing I want to talk about is this right here. You guys have seen, and by the way, this is super glue. I spilled the whole thing on my hand, so you're going to see that a bunch. But this right here is the Gator Step deck kit that I got put on. We started working with them last year, and we had a blue, black, and gray kit last year. This year we switched to red, black, and gray, and I absolutely love it. I think it looks amazing. Check that out. So this is a 3-layer deck kit. This over carpet deck kit, I was really skeptical of it at first, primarily because I didn't want my carpet underneath to be destroyed when we pulled it up. You know, a bunch of residue that I'd spend, you know, forever trying to clean off, if it could get cleaned off, or, you know, moisture trapped underneath it, creating mildew and all that stuff. That was not an issue. You guys need to check out the videos that I've done in the past regarding the Gator Step, because when we removed it this last year to sell, which the buyer ended up being from Australia, so that's a whole other thing. Go back and watch those videos around December and January. But when we removed it last year, not only did we not need the steam cleaner, you know, the steam device that they used to heat it up, to pull it up, they didn't need that. It just needed to be hot, you know, warm enough like the sun. And once you start pulling it up, you know, you can pull it up just like you can a carpet decal, but it doesn't do it on its own. Like, I haven't had any of this pull up on its own. We did test some different adhesives in the beginning, and we had to move to a different type of adhesive for a brand new carpet because it kind of has a little bit more of a repellency to it. But overall, once we got this thing on, it stays on great. And the best thing about it is not necessarily how it looks. I mean, it's great for branding and things like that because they can etch and engrave into this stuff. You know, especially, look at that. That's my favorite logo right there for obvious reasons. I mean, I love all of our logos, Phoenix, Pro Guide, Gator Step, all of them. But that one's obviously pretty important. But anyways, it looks great. You know, you can customize it. but it also is just so much cushion. I'm telling you, on top of the carpet that already has, you know, a pad underneath for cushion, this thing is so comfortable. And today is nearly 90 degrees and it is not that hot at all. So it doesn't get like super, super hot either. So I am just in love with this deck kit. Everybody that steps on it, you know, at first they're just like, oh, it looks really cool. And then I'm like, step on it and feel how comfortable it is for a full day of fishing. And they just get sold on it right away. But one of the things that, you know, I'm trying to convey to people is like how good of a marketing product this is. You know, from a tournament fishing standpoint, you know, one of the things that we do, you know, to not lose money or make a little bit money, hopefully, is to sell our boats pretty much every year. Believe me, hardly any of us really want to sell our boats every single year, but we have to do it just because that's part of the business of professional fishing. But when you have a boat that you use for a year, you know, you use it pretty hard. You know, pretty much every professional angler has a wrap on their boat, and when they take it off, it looks like a brand new boat. The gel coat is just like it was from the factory because it's been covered up the entire year. The same thing happened for my carpet last year. When we pulled this this material off of the boat, which this year I might even sell it with everything on the boat. I don't think anybody's going to really complain about, you know, the St. Jude logo, the Phoenix logos, or the Pro Guide logo, because Pro Guide batteries are what powers this thing. So, you know, but if you did take it off, you have brand new looking carpet underneath, just like the boat wrap. So not only is a very good marketing, you know, platform, because you can add your logos, your sponsors' logos and all that, it also allows you to sell a boat for a premium, because at the end of the year it just looks better than other boats do, especially if you've got carpet decals on your carpet. You know, if you have carpet decals, you're talking about a spot like that size covering the carpet and creating fading. So you have like literally this faded block on your rod locker, you know, or wherever it was. So anyways, this has been just a phenomenal addition to my boats the last 2 years. I'm a big fan of it. It is, you know, pretty, you know, it is pricey, just like a boat wrap is. In fact, it's about the same price, similar pricing to what you would expect a boat wrap to be. But when it comes to, you know, overall comfort and also the ability to maybe fold it into a sponsorship deal, I think it's a great material to put on your boat. So that is one of the most important, you know, third party or aftermarket products that I've put on the boat that I'm very, very happy with. Since we're here, let's talk about the next one. So I love my Phoenix boats, but some of the tackle or the tool storage, you know, being kind of under here tucked away, it's not necessarily my favorite. So I'm always looking for good solutions for my tools and such. And so I ended up last year speaking with a company called Kling. I met them at ICAST, just really liked the team that they had, and ended up checking out their products. And they have this thing called the boat bar. So like right here, took most of the baits off of it to show you guys, but that right there is just glued on. It is a magnetized a board that, you know, say you could throw any hooks on, you could throw a bait on there like that. So I love to keep my stuff on that. In fact, you know, this right here that comes with Phoenix, this is foam. This is great, holds things great, but if there's any moisture in there, which it does kind of trap moisture, it can rust hooks. So I like this a little bit more, a lot more actually. And I've also got a smaller one over here where I keep my tools. Now, I honestly would probably adjust where I keep this one because for two reasons. Number one, when this comes up, it kind of, on these longer tools like these pliers, It's not necessarily in the right spot. I might put it, you know, like right here next time. That actually might be the perfect spot for it. Right here, also, like the rod tips, if these are sticking up, the rod tips kind of get behind. So I would probably not put that in the same place twice, but it is a really, really great tool for keeping all your tools organized. So really like that. Just need to find the right places for it, and there's so many different things that you can do to that. Another thing that I added was super low cost. My buddies at the Tackle Shack, I've been good buddies with Anthony Lee for a long time. They've got their deal down in Texas. But anyways, he gave me this, and these, you know, this is like this similar to like the Boomerang brand, I guess is what it's called, scissors. But I actually just clipped that right there onto the little bungee here on the Phoenix, and that is like my go-to for retying leaders and retying baits. So that's just a small little add-on that, you know, I didn't even have to pay for. Anthony gave me that one, so I was pretty stoked on that. Oh yeah, another thing I want to talk about is this right here. So this is something new that we put on just recently. In fact, I just installed it, I think 2 weeks ago. This right here is the YoloTech bolt-on mount, okay? And we've got it attached to the Bass Boat Technologies mount here, the BBT gimbal mount. So super, super heavy duty. I wanted this because it was super strong, very well built little you know, mount. I've tried making my own mounts to put here. You can see that little threaded base here. It's obviously rusted. It just is not the deal. So finally gave in and got one of these, you know, these well-built pieces, you know, from YoloTech. And this thing rocks, man. I absolutely love this thing. So you can actually unscrew this, not that part. You can unscrew that, obviously. But you can take this post out and it is super adjustable. There's some other mounts on the market that you know, drill right directly into your gimbal mounts, your gimbal brackets. But this one seemed to have the most features. So you can angle it like this. You can, you know, make it like this. You could do all kinds of things, or you can mount, you know, see I've got the mount, or it mounted to the base of this plate here. There's also some holes on the bottom where you can mount it flat. So this would be where the gimbal is. So a lot of different adjustments that you can make. Another thing that I love about this post is that I can actually, I don't even have to just use just this pole. If I want some additional height, I can actually take this, which I'm actually filming on. So the DJI pole that comes with my DJI cameras, I can screw that on, and that can go way up there. So I'm like at eye level. When I catch a fish on camera, I can walk up to the camera at eye level and talk to it, talk to you guys. So this has been really, really cool, super adjustable. I've really liked this. So one of the biggest reasons why I chose this mount is because I knew it was well built. You know, I'd seen it on the website, did some research, and I needed something that was super solid here at the console for tournament days. Because let's face it, yeah, like days like today when I'm just going out here having fun, filming content, like I can, you know, I can go slow. I'm not beating anything up. If there's wind, I just stay out of the wind. You know, I don't want to be in rough water. But like we're going up to Champlain in a few weeks. When we get up there, we're gonna be in some rough water at some point during the week, if not the whole week. And I needed a mount that could handle that kind of abuse without moving the camera all over the place. I don't want to have to worry about an action camera like we're filming on during the tournament. So that's why I got it there. And Bassboat Electronics actually installed this for me. So we've got a plug, a USB plug right here by the console, so I can just go ahead and you know, plug it into the camera that I use. So it has turned out to be a really, really you know, versatile camera mount that I really like. I'll do a video just about this and go through like the process of installing and all that stuff, but it has worked really, really well so far. And I've got the Boom, the 5 to 8 footer in the mail too, because I want to try that as well. So we'll do an update on that too. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it for the aftermarket little, you know, little add-ons. I want to know what you guys think. What are things that you add on to your boats that you really can't do without? I know that the things that I just talked about are like legit things that I'm going to continue putting on my boats, but I want to hear your perspective. What do you like to install on your boats that don't come with the boat or come as an option on your boat? I want to hear it. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Check out the links to the products that I just mentioned down below, and I'm going to see you out on the water. Trust the process.